Let's have a look at this new module I've just created called Content Access by Pat. And thanks to Essex County Council for funding the development of it. What we're trying to do here with Essex County Council is that you can assign sections of your website to users, and then they can edit all of the content inside that section. So for example, you might want to assign the fostering section to a user or a set of users. Then any content inside fostering, no matter what the content type is, they can automatically edit that content. One of the things we want to make sure then as well was that existing editors don't have any, nothing will affect them. So what we've done is we're going to create we're going to create a taxonomy, a vocabulary, and attach the terms from that vocabulary to specific users. And the functionality then will only kick in if a user has one of these terms on their field. So current existing users won't have any effect. It won't have any effect on them. So let's have a quick look here at it. So we'll come to our extend page to install the module. So it's called Content Access by Pat. Install this. And what this is going to do then is going to give us a couple of different things. Number one, it's going to give us a new taxonomy here. We'll see it in a moment when it's finished installing. Number two, it's going to create a new Content Access by Pat menu item down here where we can set the page. And number three is going to add a new field to the users. So let's have a look at the taxonomy here. So we get this new Content Access by Pat taxonomy. And there's no terms, and so we'll add a term in here. So let's say we'll add the term for, we call it fostering, and the Pat for fostering is okay. So the Pat for fostering is here. It's children, young people, and families / fostering. So any user that has this taxonomy term applied to them will be able to edit everything that's inside or that comes after this this parameter here. So it means they can't edit things inside children, young family, and families except the fostering page, but they'll be able to edit fostering and fostering, about fostering, and if there, whatever other pages are inside that. And let's say there was fostering content in more than one part of the website. So say for example we had a news section, and inside the news section there was a fostering news section. So now this person will be able to edit everything inside children, young people, and families / fostering, and everything inside news / fostering. So we'll save this here. And I'm going to add one more term here just so we can kind of see it working with more than one item. So the next one we'll add in is, we'll say, planning, land, and recycling. That's this part here. Okay, so there are two categories so far. Now over here, configuration, content authoring, and content access by Pat settings. We can see here who is allowed to set these terms on users' pages. So what I would suggest is that the user manager can do this as well as the administrator. And I'll save that here. And then if we come to any individual people, so for the point of this demo here, there's a user here called Emily, and I'll edit Emily and come down here to the bottom. Now we get a new content access by Pat field here. So let's say that Emily can access the fostering section of the website. And we can add as many taxonomy terms here as we want. Now if I log in as Emily and I come to view my content, so you can see I'm logged in as Emily over here. And I should have a quick look here. When I edit profile, you can see we don't see this content access by Pat setting here because we've said only people with the role of user manager can see that field and add to it. So this is a page here created by Bethany James. It's the fostering page we saw a second ago. So if we open this and we click edit, nothing special happens. So it means Emily can edit this page, and that's correct. But if we open a different page, so if we open culture and communities, for example, and we click on edit, we get a page not found. So you can't edit that page because it's not within the fostering URL. It's inside leisure culture and local heritage. You'll see here on the view that lists all the content. So when we come to our general admin content view, any of the pages that Emily cannot edit don't have the edit and delete buttons over here like they do on the pages that she can edit. One other thing is, if you put the wrong URL into a page, so say Emily has created a page here and the URL that she put into this page was test wrong URL, so it doesn't have the I can't remember what it was, or whatever, planning something and /fostering, doesn't have that as part of the URL. Well, what we said is that since she is the creator of the page, she can come back and edit the page, which means she'll be able to come in here and put in the correct URL, put in the correct URL then. So that's kind of nice, except we're one thing we would like to do then as well is all these pages that you don't have access to edit, we shouldn't be able to see those on this listing here on the admin content listing. So what we've done is we've created a second module, and this module is called it's called Content Access by Pat Admin Content, and this restricts the content in the admin content to only content that is allowed, that you're allowed to access from the Content Access by Pat module. So if I install this, and then we come back to our content listing page and we refresh this, we now see that I can only see the content that I'm actually allowed to edit. And then if we said that Emily, so we'll come back over here to our admin and people, and if we said that Emily can also be an editor of the planning, land and recycling, and we can save this one here. Then when we come here now, so we can now see the wrong URL, Emily's page, and the fostering testing edit page. She's all the creator of those, so no matter what happens, she can edit those ones. But if I refresh the page, we can now see that all of the extra content from the planning, land and recycling department is now also available for her to edit. But all of the other content on the website is not. So you can view all the content on the website, but you can only edit content that you're allowed to edit. And in the views listing page here, you only see the content that you have access to. So I'll create this, or I'll publish this as a module now so all of the councils can use it. But we've done it actually in a very generic manner, which will mean that all Drupal websites can use it rather than just councils. It will work for any Drupal website.